Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News.
Good afternoon. The news continues as we approach 12:30. Bill Bryant and Barbara Bailey reporting.
We're learning more this afternoon about the victim of a deadly crash.
One person died in the crash on Versailles Road and Westmoreland Drive yesterday afternoon. While the victim's name has not been released at this point, it is believed that the person was a student at Woodford County High School. WKYT's Kristen Kennedy is live at the school with our top story at 12:30. Kristen?
The superintendent says the district leaders have reached out to the family of the deceased. They are offering their condolences. They're also offering support for the students and the staff who may be hurting today. Now, until the Fayette County coroner releases a positive identification, the school district here will not confirm or release the name of the student killed. They have good reason to believe the person who died in the crash on Versailles Road yesterday afternoon is one of their students. To deal with that loss, they have all counselors and social workers on standby. Some we're told are at Woodford County High School right now in the library, available for students and staff to talk with.
It's important to have folks available for our staff because you know they may have had that student in class, and now there's a void there, and so we need to make sure that we're supporting them as well.
The high school is made up of 1,250 students, and the superintendent says that it does feel like a very close family in this district. Live in Woodford County, Kristen Kennedy, WKYT.
Kristen, thank you. Several other people were injured in yesterday's crash, but none of them seriously. Well, a laptop or a laptop charger may be to blame for a house fire today. It happened this morning on Red Lick Road in Madison County. Firefighters say they think the laptop or a charger was on a recliner and it overheated and started the fire. The only person inside made it out safely. We're told the family has lived in that home for about 20 years. This is their second major fire. We're learning some new details this afternoon about a threatening message found in a bathroom at Eastern Kentucky University. EKU officials confirm this is a picture of the threat found on campus last week. It says, "Bringing gun to here, 2/11/15. Dead students." Police have already increased security on campus this week, and EKU says campus will be open tomorrow, but university leaders say students and staff who don't show up will not be penalized.
A fight between a husband and wife has left one of them dead. State police say Eddie Miller got a gun during the fight with his wife, Novaline Miller, at their home on Docks Branch Lane in the Chaves community of Perry County. Police say the couple struggled over the gun, causing it to go off and kill Eddie Miller. He died at the scene. Charges have not been filed, but police say the case is still under investigation. The family of an American woman held captive by ISIS says she is dead. Kayla Mueller's family released a statement confirming her death. A U.S. official says ISIS sent Mueller's family a private message with pictures to verify her death. ISIS kidnapped her in Syria in 2013. The terror group claimed she died in a Jordanian airstrike Friday, but it's not clear if that part is true. This morning, a Senate committee heard testimony on a bill to help some of Kentucky's youngest cancer patients.
It was inspired by several children who have battled the disease, and WKYT's Hillary Thornton was in Frankfort for the hearing. Hillary?
It is a bill that is the first of its kind for Kentucky, and this morning the Senate Appropriations and Revenue Committee heard personal testimony from parents impacted by childhood cancer, including its sponsor, Senator Max Wise. With only 4% of all National Cancer Institute funding going to pediatric cancer, Senate Bill 82 aims to bring support for Kentucky's youngest patients. Being the parent of a childhood cancer patient is something Senator Wise says he knows firsthand.
Very difficult to have to go through Thanksgiving and Christmas on the 7 West floor of Coast Children's Hospital, and also living at the Ronald McDonald House for a short amount of time, while also trying to have normalcy with our 2 other children at the time.
Which is why he says he is sponsoring the bill, inspired by Paxton Boyd, who was diagnosed last year at age 5 and now at age 6 is a survivor.
I knew we would use the tough hand he was dealt to change the world in his honor. and in honor of all the precious kids fighting this battle that they certainly did not choose.
In addition to Bloyd and Wise, the committee also heard from a mother who lost her child to cancer, all thanking the committee for the opportunity and urging them to help do more for Kentucky's children. The Senate committee was both grateful for and moved by the personal testimony, and the bill passed with an 11-0 vote. In Frankfort, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
Hillary, thank you. It looks like it has a good chance there's currently an identical bill in the State House.
The city of Lexington broke ground on a new communications center this morning. The building will be located at the site of the old juvenile detention center on Cisco Road. It will house the Division of Emergency Management, E911, and LexCall. The center is expected to be fully operational by early summer 2016.
It should speed things up and save money.
That's right. Should be worth it.
Yeah.
Well, the reason doctors are saying no to some donor hearts.
And a new study finds a link between smoking during pregnancy and diabetes. Ebony Williams has the details in this Better Living report.
Pregnant women who smoke are 2 to 3 times more likely to have children who become diabetics as adults. That's according to scientists at the University of California, Davis, who looked at data on about 2,000 patients born in the 60s and late 50s. They found dads who smoked also contributed to the risk, but say more research is needed. A new study finds exposure to mercury, including through seafood, can put women of childbearing age at risk for an autoimmune disease. Researchers in Michigan found a link even when mercury levels were low. The FDA says pregnant women can safely eat up to 12 ounces of most seafood a week. And only 1 in 3 donor hearts is accepted for transplant in the U.S. A Stanford University study shows surgeons are rejecting hearts because they're too small or because the donor is old or has health problems. Researchers say it's troubling because there's a national shortage of donor hearts and more critically ill patients. Those are some of the day's top health stories. Ebony Williams, CBS News, New York.